Hello everybody and welcome back to Oakfield Farm. I'm just going to do the fertilizing in November 13 very quickly before we move on to something else. It does need to be done because otherwise it's going to be fairly tough to get the 90% productivity. So let me just get this done very quickly. If it will let me, I think it will do. Yes, it will do. It's going to take for me, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to do this, but for you I would guess at around 50 seconds, hopefully. But the good thing is the fertilizer spreader is fairly quick, so yeah, I mean for everybody it's going to be a fairly fast experience. But at least it adds another 30% profit to the crop. Done here, so what that means is we can now move on to a different job. I'll just show you the chart first of all. It's quite an interesting pattern. Basically, this is the area we did with the muck spreader, and all the lighter colour is what we've just done now. One more application, we'll finish the field off. We'll do that at the same time as field number 10, 8 and 16 and 34, and for that matter 37 and 38. So quite a bit to do. But that is it for this section of the season. In fact, we probably won't even do it until the summertime, early summertime. That'll be the best time. So yes, thankfully, fertilizing is done for a while. Many episodes, in fact. So we can now focus on other stuff. Now the pigs, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to sell. They're just not worth it. This is because it costs a fortune to feed them, and they really don't reproduce that fast in seasons. So I think really the only solution is just to sell them. We have 84 to sell. It's a shame. What we'll do is we'll allow this to run out so we can still get the next animal. So we have at least 85. But really, it isn't worth it at all. So what we'll do is we'll put the money back into the sheep and into the cows. In fact, we do need to get some more cows. So that's what we'll do. Right, there we go. We're finished here. What we shall do is check up on those animals. Everything seems to be very good here. Grass. We do need to get some grass done. As far as I can see, the best thing to do here is to put the front mower on the front of the tractor, obviously, and probably the Heston baler on the back. Then just cut the grass and bale it as we go. Obviously don't wrap the bale, because if we do it turn into a silage bale. And then we can just basically feed the cows a grass bale every time they require it. We can only do it in the springtime and summertime, possibly the autumn time, because the grass bales will rot and they will deteriorate. In fact, they probably will rot even in the summer if it rains, so I must be very careful. Basically, I think the guideline I should follow here is don't bite off more than you can chew, so we just do it every time we need it. So we'll probably produce 5 bales, and then in the future when the 5 bales are used up, we'll create another 5 bales. It's a bit rough here, going a little bit too fast. So yeah, what we will do is we'll stick the front mower on first. Got plenty of diesel, so that's good. There it is. And there is the round baler, but I'd like to use the Heston baler ideally. Purely because, well, we can get more grass in each bale, but also, most importantly in my opinion, I can stack Heston bales much easier. I am absolutely rubbish at round bales. So hopefully that is a good enough excuse not to do them. Although they do need to be used in the future with various different things. I think probably straw bales should be round. Now, where have I put it? I think probably it should be the straw bales, which are the round bales. And I can only assume the baler is in here. Let's see. It is, good. I was beginning to worry. So we'll get that hitched on the front. We'll go over to field number 16. I would say that's the best field to do. Unless, of course, we do just bale in the cow's field. As in Farming Simulator, they don't actually eat the grass from the field, which is kind of crazy, but it's true. They don't, so we might as well use the grass which is there. So we'll head over there now and get it done. Oh, I should probably shut the door too. So this means using our fantastic Fendt 12130 baler. It's an interesting model number. I'm assuming it is a real thing. As you can see here, there isn't that much grass anyway, with it being mid-spring, but it will accumulate. Hopefully the cows don't mind this too much. It is best to use this grass because if we use it from field 16, we'll have much less grass to cut when it comes to doing the hay bales. We do need to have quite a bit. So I think we should just take it randomly. Unfold the baler. It's partially got hay in it, but that'll convert over to just grass because obviously we haven't got enough there. Right, off we go. It's cutting. It's working well. And there is clearly no fertiliser at all. We can't exactly fertilise where the cows are eating anyway. But eventually we'll have approximately 5 bales to store temporarily before we give them to the cows. Well, some of them will be given to the cows straight away. Probably just the one. They are fairly large in capacity, as you can see. It's taking a long time to fill. In fact, you can't even see where we've been, really. Very discreet. When you're doing it this way with no fertiliser, you really do appreciate it when you have got the fertiliser on the field. Because, well, it is only a front mower. It's not it's not the butterfly mower as well, and then it all rode together. But still, it's clearly lacking productivity. But again, it has been trampled as well by the cows, and obviously eaten by the cows. So we really can't be expecting too much. Hello, cow. You don't really seem to mind us just driving straight in front of you with a baler. Right, that is the first lap done. Better not go into the muddy area too much. We don't want to be baling slop. It does want to be decent grass if we can do. The next bale will be, well, the first bale will be coming out the back shortly. The first one is produced, it's totally finished, it's just being pushed out by the second bale as it works its way through. I'd just like to take this opportunity really to thank everybody who has posted kind and nice comments on my channel over the past few years, because I really do appreciate it. It means that what I do here is always worth it, and it just puts a smile on your face when you get a nice comment. Obviously there's always going to be a nasty comment, but they just get deleted straight away. But for everybody who's posted a nice comment, especially those who say stuff like, Daggerwin, you really cheer my day up. I mean, that cheers my day up as well, hearing that. Because if I have done something for you, then my job here is done, really. So, no, thank you so much to everybody who has posted kind comments. Yeah, greatly appreciated, and I'm really pleased that you, well, hopefully you enjoy these videos. There's always going to be some people who don't like it, because that's fair enough, you're allowed your own opinion. It's not maybe your cup of tea, but no, for those of you who have enjoyed it, I really do appreciate it a lot. So here comes the first bale. It's taken a while, but it's about to plop out the back. I don't know if we were even going to get 5 bales actually, as it is taking a very long time. But even when we've just got the first bale, that will, hopefully, totally fill their grass requirement for a long period of time. Well, 3 days actually, but we'll continue, we'll keep doing a few. At least 3. We must do 3. Come on, you can make it. There must be more weight overhanging than there is sitting on there. Gone. Fantastic. Really good. Okay, let's just jump cut until the next bale is almost ready. Here it comes. It's going to drop in roughly the same place, probably just before it. But that looks like it's going to be about a bale per lap, which actually isn't too bad. Yes, it's about to drop. If it was perfectly in line with the other one, that would just be incredible. Ooh, is it going to be? Oh, it's actually going to be after it, wow. In fact, it's going to be quite a lot after it. I misjudged that quite a bit. On the bend? No, even beyond that. Wow, I'm terrible at judging things. Right, drop. Now. Ah. That could have been magic, that could. If it had dropped on the click of my fingers, but no, everything went terribly wrong. Okay, let's wait and do one more. Of course, when I finish, I can press Y and we can unload the baler, and that will give us the one which is currently in the baler. So I think if I produce one more, it will actually give us 4, and 4 should be enough. They're going to rot anyway, so we can't do too many. 98% and 100, which means we can switch things off, lift things up, and if I do this correctly, I might even be able to unload the bales straight into the trough and give them instant food. Instant grass. So if I just reverse up to here, if this is the correct trough for it, it's not necessarily because they have one inside too. You can see on this page we have grass 0%. Press Y. Take 2. Okay, 1. The next bale can either be taken away or it can stay there until the next one is required. But that is looking very good indeed. We now have 6,100 litres of grass, which is, I think, beyond the 3-day requirement. But as it is an entire bale, it can't exactly refuse half the bale. So that's just the way it's going to work. So if we pack things up here, we can actually bring the Merlo with the bale grab. I can stack them in the barn around the back. I think we'll have to move that one there because it's going to get wet. They do get wet anyway in the barn, technically, just because, yeah, Farming Simulator, it does rain through the roof. But, yeah, if they can last for a few days, that would be fantastic. You can also sell them, of course. We don't have to keep them all if we don't want to. Let's just jump out, open this door, put everything away in here. And really, I think there is not an awful lot more I want to do today. We are just waiting for things to grow in the growing season. Oh, that wasn't too good. It's actually a surprisingly narrow doorway. Unless it's just my driving, which it probably is. There we go. It's away, it's finished. Did I fold the baler up? Oh, I did. Lower that down. Brilliant. Shut the door, and we'll get into the Merlo. So yes, there'll be 3. We can carry 3 all at once, so we will do. We'll go and fetch those 2 up from the top of the field first, then come back for the one at the bottom next to the trough. Put them all in the grab, and put them all in the bale barn around the back. Is that cow standing in a bale? It's actually in a bale. I hope it didn't go through the bale. That's interesting. It's a bale cow. Woohoo, that must be uncomfortable. Yeah, you can definitely see where we've been now. And eventually, the grass will turn much darker green when it's grown quite a bit. It's just recovering from the winter, where it all goes cold and dormant and horrible. That cow reacted to us. It actually moved away. I wonder if they'll do that in FS19, where the cows will actually move away from you if you go up to them with a tractor. Although, do they? I think, I don't know, because I'm not a livestock farmer, but from watching other people's videos, I think cows are fairly sociable, really. They're not going to have a conversation with you, but I don't think they necessarily run away from you. I think they're fairly intelligent mammals. They're not going to just run away for the sake of running away. I don't think. This is when I get corrected. Right, lower that down on there. Okay. I think we can put 3 on here. Obviously it's not advisable, but I think we'll be able to. It's not far to the barn, but I'd like to try and put 3 on. Okay, onto the top of here, the cow bale. Straighten up a bit. Yeah, if it's not perfectly straight, that'll mess it up. And that isn't perfectly straight. Joy. But I'm not going to change it. I'll just adjust this way. The cows must be very confused why there's a stack of bales in front of their food trough. Yeah, we got 3. Brilliant. I'll have to shut the gate as well, otherwise they're going to be going walkies. Must be quite heavy. That must have a really good counterbalance, that Merlo. There's a decent supply for the rest of spring. And if they don't rot away, the rest of summer as well. I can go where the hay bales usually go, because these will have gone by the time they're in here. Although the first hay bales that we create won't be that long from now. It'll be either the beginning of summer or late spring. Anyway, not bad. Not bad from a field which we weren't even going to cut. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you all again very soon. Bye for now.